E-March Boxing, what's happening, world? We back at it with another one. Jeison Rosario versus Jamel Charlo. I thoroughly enjoyed the card from top to bottom. I was a little thrown off by when the first Charlo fought. When Jamel Charlo fought Deverchenko, I was basically thinking that right after that fight, we gonna get nothing but the Jamel Charlo versus Jeison Rosario unification. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't happened. We got a couple more fights after that. We got Carlos Payano and what's his name? Danny Roman fight. And we had what's that guy's name? Luis Neri fight for the vacant WBC. You know what I'm saying? But overall, it was a stacked card. You know what I mean? Definitely a very good card, if not the best card of 2020. You check it. So with that being said, man, Jeison Rosario. Oh boy, Jeison Rosario, man. You know, the way a lot of people I've heard post-fight reviews was talking about the fight. When a lot of people made their post-fight reviews, they didn't give Jeison Rosario any kind of credit. You know, they were mostly infatuated with the knockdown in the 8th round. Jab to the head, jab to the stomach. Both of them partially blocked, but somehow, some way, Jeison Rosario got an out-of-body experience. And man, looked like he was about to throw up. He looked like he was in pain. Whatever the case may be, it was a spectacular knockout. I ain't gonna come out here and say it was a fix or anything. And I personally don't even think Jeison Rosario gave up. How did he give up when this guy was winning rounds? You know what I'm saying? You ain't see the man, Jeison Rosario, piecing the man up in round 2 and round 3, even in the round 6. And that's actually the basis of this video. Even in round 6, them fellas, Jeison Rosario said he ain't recovered. He said it really even wasn't the body shot in round 8 that definitely put him out of commission. He said it was really the punch in round 6. You know what I mean? The punch in round 6, the combination punch, and that was brutal. That right there, you saw his reaction, how the man did the tingly legs, had the spaghetti legs, got caught with a mean combination. A 3-piece combo that laid him the F out. He got up though, but he said after coming from the hospital, the man had to go to the hospital. They said it was that punch in round 6 that caused the damage, you know what I mean? A lot of people think that Jeison Rosario ain't do shit, or the way they talk about it. Nah, gotta give Jamel Charlo all kinds of credit for coming out the victor. But at the end of the day, knockouts bailed him out, and which is all well and fine. Might have been by design. He got it done in 8 rounds. But Jeison Rosario, that's those punches he took in round 6, because he got dropped 3 times. That was the beginning of the amphitheater, you know what I mean? According to him. You know what I'm saying? So I personally don't think it was a dive or he gave up. Nah, not at all. I think that man knew what was at stake. You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody who knows what it's like to be hit in your gut, it's not a good feeling, man. You get shortness of breath. It You might think you about to die or something. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. But it was a good W for the man. Good W for Jermell Charlo. So they're calling him now the king of 147. I'm sorry, 154. Is he the king yet? You know? He's the number one for sure. Absolutely. The number one junior middleweight on the planet. Hasn't yet cleaned out the division. They still got fights out there. I'm saying Lubin's still on the come up. He's been mandated to fight Charlo. Erickson Lubin. And he's ready. A lot of people don't think he's ready. That's on him and his team to decide if they'll take that mandatory position, which they already have the number one spot. You know what I'm saying? J. Rock Williams, Jared Hurd. We still want to see those fights. Jared Hurd ain't done with 154 pounds. And I doubt the man, what's his name? J. Rock's going anywhere. I don't see him going to 160 anytime soon. You know what I'm saying? I'd love to see Teixeira versus Castano happen sooner than later. The zone, go ahead, hurry up, make that happen. And I'm favoring Castano to win that title and come back to the PBC and make an undisputed fight at 154 pounds. We haven't had an undisputed champion at 154 pounds since Winky Wright. Since when Winky Wright beat Shane Mosley for 2 straps. He had a WBO. Mosley came in with a WBC, WBA. No, I'm tripping. He had an IBF. Winky Wright. Yeah, man. But yeah, they need to make them fights happen. You know what I mean? Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez is around the corner. I gotta give props to Bob Arum, Top Rank ESPN. That fight ain't gonna be on pay-per-view, and that fight won't be on ESPN, the app. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that particular fight right there. I've been looking forward to that for the longest, G. I'm trying to tell you, man, I was about to go to New York City, Madison Square Garden for that fight. I was on it. I was gonna be in the building somehow, some way. By hook or by crook. But I was gonna pay my hard-earned money. Don't get it twisted. What's she beefing me for? I'm good, man. So yeah, man. I'd like to see that fight happen, and it's happening next month. Teofimo Lopez is showing Lomachenko absolutely no respect. You know what I'm saying? They've got the man Lomachenko's tight. He's in his feelings, and he plans on demonstrating because he feels the man Lomachenko's violating. So he plans on demonstrating with the hands. And that's what he said. Because he said where he's from, when people talk the way Teofimo Lopez been talking, the end result is violence. And I exactly know what he's talking about. You ain't gonna talk greasy to somebody and act like all is good when you see each other. Nah, you better be ready to defend your life when you talk that crazy shit, you know what I mean? You gotta be ready to go all out. Go all out for yours. D-Marsh Boxing here at DuPont Circle, man. Handling some business. Got me a package I'm supposed to deliver. And in the meantime, in between time, talking this boxing with y'all. You check it. Y'all ever seen a movie called, was it Independence Day? Was it Independence Day? Will Smith, a joint shot in Washington, D.C. They got a scene in that movie where there's a high-speed car chase, and they go under a tunnel. This is the tunnel right here on Connecticut Ave, Northwest Washington, D.C. DuPont Circle, you know what I mean? You check it, so. Yeah, man, that's just a little Hollywood trivia, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, Lomachenko and Lopez, man, I'm looking forward to that fight because, you see, Teofimo Lopez don't even got 15, 16 fights on his resume. And he's already in there with the big boys trying to get in a unification. At the end of the day, Barbarian ain't losing. Lomachenko wins. He retains him as his pound-for-pound marquee fighter on Top Rank. Teofimo Lopez wins. He's a new up-and-coming guy who they're going to promote as the guy who beat Lomachenko and is the #1 guy at lightweight. You know what I'm saying? And that could very well happen. I'm still up in the air on who I think is going to win that fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm still up in the air, but you already know. And if you don't, I will drop a breakdown and prediction. It's a must. It's mandatory. That's a fight I've been looking forward to. May the best man win. I just hope it lives up to its to it being a long overdue fight. You know what I mean? Yes, indeed. Yeah, man. So we shall see. We shall see what the man Lomachenko, if he's still, you know, they banking on it, as in Teofimo Lopez is the young guy, and he's the young dude who's gonna bring the pain and is gonna dethrone Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? You know, look, man, Lomachenko hasn't looked too great at 135 pounds. He's got his face busted up and stuff. Looking too great at 135 pounds. And Teofimo being a young, you know, he's a young, big 140 pound, 135 pound kid. You know what I'm saying? And anything could happen, man. Anything could happen in that fight, man. Lomachenko has got his back against the wall. And if he comes out the victor in this fight, God give him big props. Beating a young, undefeated fighter. You know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. Yeah, man, Lomachenko got everything to gain and everything to lose with this fight. Teofimo Lopez, not so much. If he loses, they're going to say he lost to one of the best pound-for-pounders in boxing. Yeah, so everything is on Lomachenko, man. He's over there in the Ukraine. He's been over there since the COVID hit. You know what I'm saying? Which actually, you know, could play in his favor as far as being acclimated to his home country. You know what I'm saying? Going back, being with family, doing all this hard year in 2020, being with family and trying to, you know, get through this COVID thing. And with him doing that, he's in position, you know, to have rested well. You know what I'm saying? Not so much traveling. He definitely hasn't fought in 2020. Neither has Teofimo, if I'm mistaken. I think he fought late last year when he fought, what you call it? When he knocked out Richard Comey. I mean, that's the thing. He's a big puncher, man. The only fight that he really didn't knock nobody out. See crazy people out here in DuPont. He tripping. Yeah. But he's been knocking people out. God give him props for that. Yes, indeed. So we shall see, man. See what Teofimo Lopez, if he's up for the challenge. You know what I mean? He's been talking cash money-ish. And Lomachenko, hey man, Lomachenko so far, my guy Rigondeaux was making a whole lot of memes about him, and we've seen what happened. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, Rigo ain't even go out on his shield, and it was very disappointing. But hopefully, Teofimo Lopez, he's not at an advanced age. He's a young, strong kid, so hopefully he'll bring the pain. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, looking forward to these fights we got coming up. Marius Breeders is probably gonna go up to heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? Go fight up at Murad Gassiev, the man who beat Norticos last year. He going up to heavyweight. So everybody try to do what they do at cruiserweight and keep them moving. You know what I mean? You know, so we shall see what's in store for boxing, man. But Gervonta Davis, Santa Cruz. Y'all see Floyd Mayweather up there on Shannon Sharp's new podcast? I ain't listened to the whole thing. When I get home, I'm gonna listen to the whole thing. I got a few things I want to decode in what the man, take my mask off, in what the man Floyd Mayweather was saying. You know what I mean? There's a few things I would like to decode and really analyze what he's really saying. You know what I mean? Because, you know, the man Floyd Mayweather sometimes can speak in circles. But overall, from what I've seen, it was an excellent interview. I thoroughly enjoyed it for him. You know, from at least, I thought that the man asked all the right questions. The man, what's his name? Shannon Sharp. He asked all the right questions. Floyd Mayweather tried to answer as best as he could. And that's what it is, man. B-Marsh Boxing. Leave your thoughts and comments. Let me know what y'all thought about Jeison Rosario really saying it wasn't the body shot that did him in. It was really that combination Charlo hit him with, that three-punch combination he got hit with in the 6th round. A round that I had him winning. There's a lot of rounds. Damn it, I'm on the wrong side of the tracks. Those Jeison Rosario had plenty of good moments, man. Landing combinations on Charlo. Let's put things in perspective. You know what I'm saying? What the scorecards will be like, let's say, if there weren't 2 knockdowns before the stoppage in the 8th. And I'm not taking nothing away from Charlo. I just want people to put things in perspective and say what they saw. It wasn't a dominant performance all the way from round 1 through 8 to beat them for Jermell Charlo. It's just like when people talk about Kostya Tszyu and what's that guy? Kostya Tszyu and Ricky Hatton. When people talk about it, they talk about it like the man Kostya Tszyu got his ass whooped for 11 straight rounds. No. You know what I'm saying? Going into the 10th round, or going into the 11th round, I think the fight was probably 5-5 or 6-4 on my scorecard. You know what I'm saying? If it was 6-4, edging it for Ricky Hatton. You know what I mean? So people got to put things in perspective and say what they really saw rather than just, you know, a lot of hyperbole and exaggerations. You check it? So, B-Marsh Boxing, man. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up, everybody, in this piece. B-Marsh Boxing here on the red line in it, you heard? And I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. I'm gone.